Hello, it's Dominique. Today I want to make a mini tutorial for you how to make this page. I don't know if you've seen lately, I have made the super vintage album for Rosa Kelly because we had a swap together, and she really liked this page, so I told her that I would make a tutorial pretty soon, so I'm doing that right now. So the way it works is you have a card, whatever type of card you want to make. This one here I made just the card like Claire from Our Creative Spirit. She has this card that she just scores at whatever distance you want to have there. If you have a card there, you can go along the measurement of the card that you have, and then you just add like 1.5 inches or something like that. And then in the back is all flat, like this, doesn't fold. And the way she does that is she glues the two edges here, just the two edges here, not the rest, so that you can put something in there. See? This is quite thick. You can have maybe 3 photos right there. So you can glue some on the pages, and then you can have some like this. So this is easy. You can go check her channel if you want to learn how to, or if you want me to show you, I can make a quick video. It's really quick. I have done it in the past already, but if you want to see how to, because you can't search through all my videos to see it, then I can show you. So the way it works is that this card here acts as a closure, like it holds those two little doors closed. So you open the doors, and then you have either a pocket. I had made a pocket for in Rosa's book, but you can have like photo mats, whatever you want to do, and whatever you want to have here. But you don't forget to leave a gusset here if you have something that's going to be thick a little bit, because you need to kind of wrap everything around. And you just do here I have the waterfall cascade, so you do whatever you want to do there. So it's just 2 flaps, as you can see, and then you have this angulated diagonal pocket, and this is here on the side here and the bottom. That's all wrapped around. So I'm going to show you quick how to make that. So here I have this page right here. So I suggest when you have pages, always put your arrows up, because if you go like you work on this one, you make it like one direction, this is the top, the bottom, and then you put it away, and then you come back, and then you do the other one, and then you forget to check, and then you have it upside down. So that has happened to me, and probably all of you as well. So I suggest that you always put your arrows as soon as your pages are made, so that you decide on the direction. So the way it works is that you have the width of your page, and you just measure that, and measure half of it, like the middle of it. So that's what I did here. So I have scraps. They're big scraps, but still I have those pieces here. So I measured the height of the page. I put a line right here, and then I measured, this is just a little bit more than 6 inches. So I have tiny bit more than 3 inches. I could go 3, and they don't have to really meet together. You certainly don't want them to go one on top of the other, so they have to kind of meet. So then what you do is you cut the excess. This much. I leave maybe, I don't know, 1/2 inch for the side, and same for the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to score them. Now they have to be exactly the same. So here I have 3 inches, just a little bit more. So I'm just going to go, or maybe I'll just go 3, just to be sure that they don't cross, they don't meet. So I do this here, and then I do another line where I have traced my line for the page here. And then I do the same. So here I have 3 inches. Let me get closer. And this one here I have between 1/2 and 3/8. So you make sure they're the same. So after you're done, you have to measure them to see if they're the same. So same here, and then here. Same here, so I'm good. Then I'm going to erase my marks while it's easy access. Then I'm going to just cut this angle here where the 2 lines meet. And I don't like cutting like 45 degrees like that. I like to have a little bit less of an angle, just to make sure that they meet underneath. And here I'm going to taper these here and here, just a little bit. Same on this one. Just the little I call those my seams, and that's like when you you sew, you have those seams that are sewn together, so that's the same with the little flaps that you glue. So that's my page here, the first one. Oh no, sorry, mistaken here. So this flap you don't need. This is for the flap. You don't need this one, sorry. So just cut that. So you only need to have the exact same height as your page. And just separate in two, and then you have the one flap on the side. Sorry. So I'm going to cut this one as well. It's when we do the pocket on the top that you need to do that. That's why I was a little mistaken here. So here, what you can do after you've folded them, you just check and see if they really meet, like they don't touch, they don't go one on top of the other. So you just measure it quick like this and see if it's good. So here I have a little bit too much, so I'm just going to make sure that they're just like maybe a 32nd of an inch between the two at the most. So I'm just going to glue them not exactly on the edge here, which is okay. So here I'm just going to glue that right now. And then what you can do also is measure the exact center of your page so that your flap just goes right there. So here I have 6 inches right here, so that's the 3. So that way you're sure that you'll be exactly where you need to be. So here's like that. And I don't suggest that you round your corners quite yet, because you need to have this corner not rounded. Otherwise, if you do that, you will have problems with your little envelope going on top of it. It won't work. So just do that, and then when everything is done, before you mat them, then you can round the corners of the ones that are free. This one here I need to cut a little bit better. There. So right here, and you just make sure that they don't cross. They just meet here. So far easy, huh? Just 2 regular flaps. And you have to make sure that they're really aligned. They have to be exactly aligned. And there. Let's put more glue here. Oh, sorry, dropped it. Okay, you go with the center right here, nice and aligned, and then you just press on it. That's it. Easy. Also, what you do, you need 2 more pieces. Now you're going to measure what I just did. Could have kept them for this, but anyways. So you need to have the same width as this one, plus like ½ inch. Same height. Let's go. Leave it ½ inch right here, and then the same height. Okay, do that twice. I cut them at the same time, so I'm sure they're the same. So you have to make sure that you measure that extra. So here we have the extra, here we have the extra. So I cut this one and I cut that one. Here. And then here. Just to make sure. So this one I keep, I cut that one right there. Really even, make sure your sheets are really even. Okay, now I'm going to score those. So I need to score those at the line that I have traced here. Okay, right there. There's one. And then this one here. And then I'm going to see where it goes. So that's a little bit less than ½ inch. A little bit less than ½ inch. You can do like this for sure. You'll be sure that you have the right measurement. This is good. This one here. And then the other one is a little bit more than 3/8. So I'm going to go here. Here. That's the best way to do it, I guess. I'm going to go on a line and just trace it. now you're going to taper your corners. This one here, and this one here you taper. The other one you don't need quite yet. And this one. Now what you're going to do, you're going to decide on an angle. So all you need to have is to make sure that the two same kind of seams here are together. And you're going to go, I don't want to go all the way to the corner. I like to leave a little bit here. So I'm going to go from here to somewhere around here. You can decide how deep you want your pocket to be. So I'm just going to go my line right there on the line, and then the other one here. There we go. So then you're going to fold those. And if you want, you can leave a little gusset. If you want to have a little thicker than this, this is really thin. Even though it's going to be matted, it's going to get a little bit thicker, but not that much. So then I would not leave a gusset there. And here I didn't leave a gusset here, so probably I'll do just a pocket. But if you want to make something like a waterfall, you need to have the gusset. So this is going to be glued right here. As you can see, it's perfect. And this one here, you can taper a little bit now, but not more than that. You don't need to. It's going to be all matted inside after. And just glue it on top right here. Make sure you're on the corner right here. Nice and flush, both sides. There we go. And then we'll do the same for the other one. There's a little something here that needs to be cut. And you come here. I need to get my scissors cleaned here a little bit. Okay, now the other one. You're going to fold the other side. And here you have to make sure you're nice and exactly the same as the other pocket. Now here I have a little something different, a little bit more on this side, so I'm going to cut this one a little bit. Maybe this line here was not exactly where it should have been, so I'm just going to cut a little bit, really tiny excess, like kind of excess. And I didn't go all the way up because I want this to be the same width. So I just went like finished like nothing. Okay, you have to be sure that it's nice and even with this one here. A little bit lower. This is a touchy part. There and here. There you go. There you have it. All you have to do now is mat the inside, mat this, and after you've decided on the size of this one, you have to cut two of the same, and don't forget to put them back to back so that they are opposing. And here I have my card. It's going to go right here. If I decide that it's too big, probably is a little bit too big right now, so I'm just going to cut a little bit on one side, and then it's going to close everything together. There you go. If you had had a gusset here, it'll be easier to get in, but this one doesn't have one, so I will just remove a little bit here, and you just decorate it the way you want, and maybe make a pocket or something here. That's it. Easy enough, huh? So I thought maybe you'd be interested in knowing how to make this one, and I'll be making more little tutorials, if like small techniques. If you have any technique you'd like to know how to, just let me know, and I can make you a little tutorial so that you can keep scrapping along with everybody else. Well, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.